What is up, goal getters? Welcome to another episode of Conversations with Tobile, where we have beyond the surface conversations for real impact. So if you're someone who's been setting up vision boards and writing things on your to-do list for the year, only to watch them at the end of the year and you realize that you haven't accomplished what you had set out to accomplish, yet you don't know what's wrong, you don't know what could have happened, this video is definitely for you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to draft vision boards that work, vision boards that will launch you forward, and vision boards that will inspire you to take actions for your goals and for your dreams. The main thing about vision boards is that you need to have systems to support the vision board. And also, with vision boards, you need to have a spin. So have periodic vision boards. Don't just have vision boards that are going to be like, the next 12 months. So every January or beginning of the year, you draft a vision board and then it's for that year. But you need to have a 12-month vision board, and you need to also have a 5-year, 10-year, 15-year plan, depending on what you want to achieve and how far you think it will take for you to do that. But to avoid a lot of pressure on your side, you need to segment your vision board. There are certain things you cannot achieve within a year. Excuse me, my throat is very dry. There are certain things you can't achieve within a year. You need 5 years in order to, take steps on a yearly basis, on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis to get to the 5-year goal. Now, if you are going to compress everything into 12 months, it ends up crippling you into inaction and you don't know where to start. At the end of the day, we have vision boards because we want to see those things come to life. And we are responsible for making those things happen. We are responsible for positioning ourselves in a way that's going to allow for those things to happen. So when you write something in your vision board or in your goal plan, whatever you want to call it, you need to have a system that's going to launch you into getting to a pace where that thing becomes possible and closer to you. So have a 12-year vision board. Excuse me. So you need to have a 12-month plan. What are you trying to achieve in the next 12 months? What I do is I segment it based on my life goals, my relationship goals, career, financial, social, personality, influence. You structure it based on those. What are the things that I want to achieve with regards to my personality for the next 12 months? I want to be more approachable. I want to have a larger social circle. I want to have a smaller social circle. I want people to perceive me a certain way. Whatever that looks like for you. But put it in such a way that it's something you can systemize for the next 12 months and work towards. So if you look at the 12-year plan and you segmented life, social, physical, relationships, career, financial, family, what are my plans for the coming 12 months? It can even be 3 bullet points under each action, but it's mainly for you to laser focus on something. At the end of the day, the people that get into a marathon or whatever sporting activity there is, everyone starts with a goal, and the goal is to win. But what makes a winner at the end of the day is the systems they had in place, the tactics they were employing while doing that sport or physical, whatever challenge that was. But it's the tactic that they employ. It's the strategy they employ. It's the system they had in place on how to run, what pace to pick up. At what point do you pick up the pace and start running faster? At what point do you slow down and breathe a little bit? When do you change your breathing? Everybody starts with a goal to win. Everybody starts with a goal to win, but it's systems that help a winner, that make a winner. It's strategy, it's tactics. It's studying the game, it's being immersed in the game. So with you as well, you need to be immersed in the planning for your life. Don't let it be a vision board just because everybody's doing vision boards, but let it be a system that guides you. So in the next 5 years, what's your plan? Where do you see yourself relationally? Where do you see yourself career-wise, financial-wise? Where do you live? What are you driving? And then in that way, you're going to say, cool. So my vision board, I remember when I wrote my vision 2025, it was in 2020. No, it was in 20, I don't remember, but 5 years ago for this year. And I put out a lot of things that when I broke them down, they made sense for me to achieve in 5 years. If you want to drive a certain car by a certain year, you realize each and every year, I need to be saving this much in order to get to that goal. Meaning each and every month, I should save this in order to get to my yearly goal, which will help me get to my 5-year goal. And then within your 12 months goal, you know that you need to segment your 5-year vision into that. You need to put or take into account what you want to achieve in the next 5 years. And then when you write your yearly vision board, it needs to also reflect that. Because doing vision boards for the sake of doing vision boards will not help you. You know, putting up a vision board and then saying, I'm just going to call out affirmations is not going to help you. Affirmations work, but they need you to take action as well. Affirm, but act. So when you put out a vision board, have a structure. Make it a system that governs you. Make it a system that controls how you handle your things on a consistent basis. Let it be a system that determines your habits. If your 10-year goal is to, have R1 million house, you need to put out a system that's going to say each and every month, I need to save this much for the next 10 years in order for me to obtain this goal. But your vision board should also set you in motion. It should enable you. You should be able to plug into it. You should be able to look at it and be able to say, okay, cool. So today I did this and this is part of my 5-year goal. So I am this. It's something that you can measure. You can even say, now I'm this close to reaching my 5-year goal, because you are consistently doing something to get you there. But vision boards just for the sake of affirming them does not help. You need tactics, you need systems, you need strategies. The people who win are not the people who have goals. The people who win are people who have systems, strategies, tactics in order to achieve their goals. It doesn't happen overnight. You don't just win because you had planned to win. You don't just become something because you had planned to become something. You need systems that govern you. You need strategies that govern you. You need to be accountable to you, but you need to be accountable to a system and a structure in order for you to feel like you're progressing forward. You need to track how far you've come. What makes businesses businesses and what makes school is because they track. When we're at school, we've got reporting season, exam season. They track the progress and how the student has learned and how they've progressed in their knowledge. You take an exam. The exam will tell you whether you need to study even harder or you're on the right track or you're doomed. But it's going to give you feedback on how you've been for the past couple of months, how you've been learning, your learning progression. Businesses have got auditors, they audit finances, they check how the business is doing, how's the revenue of the business, accounting and all of that economic stuff, where they check how is the business progressing compared to previous period, how have we made progress. You need to have something like that for your life. Look at it and say, compared to last year, how far have I come this year? Looking at my 5-year plan, where am I now? How far am I tracking? So how did I do this year compared to last year? What's my plan for next year? You produce a report for your life, but if you don't systemize your life, you leave it up to chance. You leave your dreams to chance. You leave your goals to chance. The things that you really, really want to achieve, the impact you want to make to the world, the things that you want to do and how you want to show up to the world, you leave all of that to chance. It's too expensive for you to not do it. It's too expensive for you to not have a system. It's too expensive for you to not be accountable, to not have something that holds you accountable on a consistent basis. Vision boards alone and affirmations alone cannot do it. You need to systemize yourself. You need to become the person who's living that life that's on your vision board. Even if it means just starting to dress a little bit better. because the future version of you lives in a certain state where people dress a certain way and they look a certain way, they speak a certain way. Your vision board can say, you need to improve the way that you dress, so dress this way. Because you're positioning yourself for the life that you want, but you need to do something on a consistent basis that's going to help you launch into the person that you want to become. That's going to help you launch into the dreams that you want. If your 5-year vision is to have a certain car, at least have a learner's license by now. Or at least be saving for a learner's license. But position yourself for that car. Put yourself in a position where you're taking progressive steps. When the car comes, already you've got a license. It's a whole different story. But if you do not have systems that govern you, you leave it up to chance. You cannot afford to do that. I hope this video has helped you. I'm going to leave a template below where you can use the structure that I've been using for the past couple of years, and it has been working for me. 5-year goal, 10-year goal, 12 months goal. You segment your 5-year goal into your 12 months goal. You break it down into a monthly basis. You break it down into a weekly basis. If your goal is to lose a certain amount of weight in a year, what can you do on a weekly basis? What can you do on a daily basis to help you get there? It's about the system. It's about the structure, the accountability to something. Review yourself, review your progress. Cool, so if in 5 years I'm going to be weighing this and I weigh this now, how much should I be losing on a monthly basis in order for me to get to that goal? How much weight should I be sustaining or maintaining in order to get to that goal? Then it's a progressive thing. It's leading you into something. You're taking one step at a time towards something. From me to you, it's nothing but love. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope that it added value to your life and it added impact. And I know that after this video, you will definitely have a different outlook on how vision boards work. So from me to you, it's nothing but love. I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.